Some more brighter news. Welcome to another episode of the John Graves Show. And just like how the link down, or at least the description down below says, or the title, today I'm looking at Hajime No Ippo Fighting or Rising, whichever subtitle they have for this show now. Excuse me. What happened in this episode? Apparently, we finally start up the fight for Ippo and Ryuhei. We finally get to see their boxing match start, and I know that this is my first time actually reviewing this show, so solely because time and everything, and also this episode took about 2 weeks for them to actually finish it. Now I'm not sure if they were on break or most likely if they spent the extra time trying to draw out the boxing and everything. However, for this episode, it was actually pretty interesting to pretty much see how Ippo would deal with a boxer who is a known counter puncher and possibly better than his friend who was a actually better who was known as a counter puncher. Because as we know from the people who have been watching and keeping up, is that Ryuhei or Sawahara, I think that's his name, or his last name, but he kind of has like his whole thing of like being able to counterpunch his Dempsey roll and deal him double damage, knocking him flat on his face. And it was actually pretty interesting to kind of see how the boxing match would kind of like carry out today. And how it pretty much played out was like Ryuhei was mostly playing around with Ippo for most of the first round and the second round, which most of that was him just trying to counterpunch him with like weak jabs and most likely just trying to like throw him off guard and get his rhythm down. Around halfway of round 2, Ippo knocked him down, hit him with a clean right hook, knocking him clean off his feet, and which like recapping like an entire fight really doesn't sound appealing to me. So most likely I'll just skip to round 3, give or take, with like showing off all of Ippo's power. We kind of get to see what made him so fabled. I mean, so feared by all of the other boxers who's actually seen like some of his matches, and it's like. And it's mostly because he has a very terrible jab. Well, actually, I say terrible in the sense that it is really damaging, because he kind of has like this little cork. He has a corkscrew jab, which most likely it comes at you so fast that it can pierce his it can pierce defenses, and also it can like kind of. And it's so fast that it's that is difficult to bypass. And even if you can bypass this jab, he kind of has this super quick right uppercut counter, which they labeled the Thunderbolt. Now, Ippo got hit with 2 of those and didn't go down. However, they did do significant damage to him, to the point to where he couldn't move anymore. So really, he is kind of proving to be a terrible like opponent for Ippo, whose entire style is just get in close and just sort of like overpower his opponents if he possibly can. However, give or take with how this one kind of is working, we kind of leave off the episode with the coach telling Ippo, look, just get past his jab and you can kind of see what's going to happen next after that. Or basically, once you get past his jab, breaking him down really won't be all that difficult, which is actually pretty sound advice for, a guy who most likely kind of has like, well, even if he can't get past his jab, the biggest problem is just his right, which is going to be the biggest problem for him to get by. Now, what I do like about Ippo or Hajime no Ippo is that it does a lot to build a suspense for a supposedly opponent for for Ippo, who most likely has to like deal with in like his next coming matches. I like this show solely because it does the number one thing of honestly building up the villain to make him hated, make him unliked by other fans, and then honestly show that even these villains are most likely, these dudes can wreck people in the ring because they kind of have all these strange techniques and they have like lightning fast like punches and stuff, which is actually a interesting thing, which does kind of help this episode, because for the longest while I did honestly kind of wanted to see how this brawl was going to carry out. But give or take with the recaps, yeah, I'm through with that. And yeah, next episode, I don't know what's going to happen in the next episode. I don't even know how many episodes this fight is going to be. But what I do know is that Hajime no Ippo does not give out previews. They only give you the title. So yeah, till next time, I will give you guys the update next week if Hajime no Ippo comes out. And yeah, I will keep you guys posted. So yeah, have a great one. I'll see you next time. And hey, keep your thumbs up and keep watching anime, alright? I'll see you guys next time.